You are something to be experienced. You are something to be lived. You are something to be absorbed in. What you're doing now is searching for experiences. From a phenomenon of being, you've become a phenomenon of becoming. You're all the time trying to become something. You've become movement. You've become change. You've become a search, a longing, which by the very definition of what change is, what movement is, keeps you in an eternal state of unrest, which never allows you to settle down. If you cannot be, then there is no meaning in becoming. Because even in becoming, there is a be. You have to be there. Being is your primary space. Everything else is happening around that being. Because you have forgotten the being, yoga sees that as the only problem that has to be solved. Because you are not separate from the ultimate reality. Once you know yourself fully, you will know everything there is to know. While the quest of yoga is very lofty, encompassing the whole universe, it is also very simple. It is straight to the point. It does not allow for any deviation. It identifies the problem and it addresses only that problem. Patanjali starts from the outermost, which he calls Yamas, or the things you should not do. Even before understanding what is it that you have to do to become a yogi, what is it that you have to learn, understand, and practice, you have to start from where you are. From where you are, the most important thing to understand is what not to do. The non-doing, that's going to put you in a natural space of yoga. Because you're already doing so much. Doing is your life. While yoga is a practice, in words, it is about doing something. In essence, it is the art of non-doing. The ultimate purpose of yoga is to be in the union, be in the totality of experiences, be at the center of the totality of life. Now, what is stopping you from being? It is all that you're doing. So, identifying where you are lost, what kind of activities you're lost in, becomes the first step, the most important step. Almost all religions cover this aspect. The only difference is they only cover this aspect. what yoga calls yamas, or moral principles, moral guidelines. Speak the truth. Don't steal. Don't kill. Watch your sense pleasures. Patanjali outlines these as the starting point of going into a deeper inquiry within yourself. But for religions, this is the starting point as well as the ending point. They know nothing beyond this starting point. That is why most religions are only concerned with the outermost layer of spirituality, the first limb of yoga. That is cultivating a set of moral guidelines, basically, that helps you avoid certain things. This is the only step where decisions have to be made consciously to not do certain things, to control your mind, to control your actions, to control your activity. It is necessary because you know nothing about being. You have not connected with that space from where you can act intuitively. You've not connected with your true center from where every action is complementary in nature. Everything you do illuminates your being. Because you're not in that space, you're lost in the mind, you cannot come to that space without restrictions, without rules, without certain guidelines or principles. But it is only the starting point. In a way, the outermost layer is the first step where you are given certain commandments, certain rules. Every teacher gives that to you. If you were to approach a Buddhist monk or a Hindu yogi, the first thing you will be introduced to is your own world of activities. And if you are an incessant liar, let us take for example, in your outer world, while it has nothing to do with whether you become enlightened or not, whether you can go deep into your being or not, it is addressed. The teacher says, stop lying. Why does he do that? He's not concerned about the outside. He's not concerned about how your actions are impacting people around you. What he's concerned about is you. Now, why does he tell you to stop lying? Because when you're lying on the outside, if you have become good at it, if you have seen value in it, then you can be sure that you will also be lying on the inside. And how can you go on the greatest pilgrimage of your life, the greatest journey of your life, filled with all kinds of obstacles, all kinds of uncertainties? How can you navigate the unknown territories of your mind and body to reach to your ultimate self if you cannot be honest with yourself? There, right there, the teacher can see that your lying is an obstacle. He's really not concerned about lying. What he's concerned about is, are you capable of an honest conversation within yourself. When you experience something inside, can you recognize it for what it is? Can you not exaggerate it? Can you not over glorify it? When you understand what lying does, how easily it can cover up the truth, it is not hard to understand why it is an important step, almost the first step in turning inward. And you cannot find honesty on the inside because it is an action. It is something that you have been doing. In the inner world, there is neither lying nor speaking the truth. There will come a point when there is no necessity for conversations. So once you have touched a zone of stillness, a zone of silence, your moral principles, the way you have engaged with the world, does not matter. But till you get there, you have to listen to the conversations in your mind. And there's no real distinction between the conversations that are happening in the outer world and the ones that are happening inside. It's the same. You cannot be truthful on the inside and lying on the outside. Because what you are on the inside is what you take outside. So the first guidelines are always about the don'ts. Don't do this, don't do that. And then begins the actual journey.